Before I start things off here, I want to start by saying welcome to the return of the ASF. And with that being said, never in a million years did I ever suspect that someone from another organization would even try to attempt to come here. It's the last thing I wanted. And yet, as you are aware, at the mascot rumble, someone showed his face. The one that I couldn't see. I have to give you credit on that one. You booked yourself actually rather well on that front, or was that my doing? Anyway, the masked man revealed his face, and it turned out to be John Cena. The man that I have criticized time and time again for being probably the worst person to ever enter our great industry of wrestling. And he decides to come into my house and ruin my show. Here's the deal, Cena. You're not going to get the reaction you wanted. You planned to do this reveal right at this point when one of my biggest events is coming up. My Mascot Mania. Which I'm sure is much better than some of your WrestleMania moments. But you've decided to come and strike at a pivotal time. And you want a reaction so that you want to face me, I gather it, at my biggest show, just so you can get more spotlight. Is that it? Well, let me tell you something. You're not getting it. Because I'm not giving you it. You've had enough spotlight on you for quite some time. And I don't think I need to give you any more. Your fans have 10 years of highlights to look back on, whereas the rest of us have hardly anything to say. Because you've squashed everyone. You've dropped everyone. You've buried everyone in your path. And I'll be damned if you're going to bury the ASF. So, Cena, nice try, but no match at Mascot Mania. And if you ever show your face here again, or wear that stupid black mask and that gear again, well, let's just say I might give you a match, but it'll be improv, and it won't be proper. I dare you to show your face again, this time. I dare you. Because I'm not going to cater to you anymore. This is it. I'm through with you. We are done before we got started. It's the end. You don't need anything else. You've had enough, and we've seen enough. Let the show begin, because I don't want to take away the spotlight from my stars. So with that being said, let's commence with the start of Raw, and I hope everyone enjoys people that aren't John to spoil the show. Hello everybody, it's me, Mr. AKI, alongside Dr. Eggman here at the announce table, And here we are, the return of the ASF. Let's kick it off with the Intercontinental Championship on the line. And as you can see, we actually do have no ring announcer with us. There is a reason behind that, and Eggman is going to explain a bit later. Yeah, I told her not to come to show. There's a good reason. There is a good reason for that, and I will be explaining that later. But no matter what, the show must go on, as they say, and it will, because Shadow's here set to defend the Intercontinental Championship against, well, I think he said it himself on our World Cup, which we had last month. Yeah, Aki, the guy who pinned him at the Mascot Rumble. Can he do it again here tonight, one-on-one for the gold? And folks, I'm just so excited and glad to be back in the run. I'm 100% confident that I will be able to produce at least a show every 2 weeks. And it's going to be good. It's time for the rocket to go back up. And John Cena's going to be still in no spotlight from me. And here comes number one contender, obviously. Yep, Aki, the wild card. We never know what's on his mind, though quite possibly there might be gold on his mind. This is Aki's first time shot at gold for quite some time. This is actually his first legitimate shot at the Intercontinental Championship. So who knows? Or at a championship, I should say. He's had the World Championship matches, but they've been against the odds. This one is straight up one-on-one. It's for a title. And here we go. We are officially off and running here on Raw with our first match for the Intercontinental title, and there's plenty more to come up. If you did not watch what was coming up yesterday, I posted something up on YouTube to give everyone a bit of a preview to build the so-called hype. And Aki with a neck breaker to start the offense. Shadow's going a bit wild and a bit crazy, but then again his title's at stake against someone that's beaten him. Wasn't in the same environment, but he straight up beat him, and Shadow is obligated to defend the Intercontinental Championship because he didn't defend it at the Rumble. No, because he was in the Rumble, of course. That's how his whole affair started. And yes, lots of new stuff coming out. A new presentation for the show. I'm sure, as you saw, we had no match preview at the start. We actually have, we're going to have episode titles. This one obviously being called Aftershock from the Rumble. This is indeed the Aftershock. Shadow's going to get an Aftershock in a minute when he loses the Intercontinental title already. Well, that just may be the case. Anything could happen, right? It certainly can. And Aki's just running all around here. And putting his head to good use. Oh man, and Shadow's put his head to good use too. As in Aki's head. With that face buster right there. Off to a standing stance here. Oh, Aki though getting a bit arrogant though. And Shadow being arrogant in return. And oh man, a punch in the corner. Still to come tonight, Women's Championship on the line. That's thanks to the damn anti-heroes invasion. Because now they have control, Eggman. Yeah, but that was thanks to friggin' Mandy. And I've got some words to say to her later as well. Well, I'll be all ears for that one. Yeah, you better be. And everyone else had better be. I got some serious issues I need to get off my chest about this whole affair. But yes, Peach will be contending for the women's title against Lisa later tonight. Also, Sonic is getting ahead of himself and thinking now that because he won so much in the Rumble that he can pin Chaos tonight. We'll have to see if that's going to be possible. Also, Scourge versus Luigi, two rising stars. Which one's going to get the advantage? And also our main event, which is going to be Mario, the legendary Mario, to take on the world champion Knuckles. And Metal Sonic is actually going to be joining us, I heard, at the announce table for that one. Well, that's going to be fascinating. I wonder how that's going to plan out. I do too. And Aki at the moment
is playing it smart here, playing a smart game plan. Maybe getting on Shadow's nerves here, and whoa, goes straight back in and with a suplex straight to the outside. 1 fall to a finish. Standard rules apply in this Intercontinental Championship match, and Aki seems to be in firm control right now. Ducks underneath an Irish whip and gets a kick though in the gut. Reversal, nice one by Shadow. Then he gets a huge diving headbutt. Aki is definitely using that head like a battering ram. Like he said, he's got a heavy head. There's just so much more else to come here tonight on our comeback and a show every 2 weeks. I'm so looking forward to it, and I hope everyone else is. Gonna get back into the old groove again, like this channel used to be. Yeah, gotta wash off that 1 show a year stigma. Okay, here we go. Oh, right. Shadow hasn't got a pedigree in. Too close to the ropes, though, on that affair. And Aki is avoiding Shadow here at all costs now. Oh, man. Got a suplex on the outside. Now he's back in. Man, Aki's clever. You gotta give him that. Of course he is. And I would recommend he be even more clever in this match. He could win with the Intercontinental title right here. Wait a minute. Sleeper hold. Sleeper hold initiated. Aki's got a firm grip. Oh, but not strong enough, though, perhaps, for Shadow. Who's definitely a secret powerhouse in his own right. In his own right. You almost slipped up there, didn't you? I know. I'm excited, man. The ASF is back. Oh, God. And Shadow landed on his back. From that high cross body. And, whoa, a diving, almost like a falling headbutt there. Wait a minute. Aki's with the loaded decks. That new finishing move that he did use at the Rumble to eliminate Shadow. Ooh, I would call that barely a kick out. That was a kick out, though. Shadow back to his feet with a chop block straight to Aki's legs. We know he likes to go for those, and he might be thinking about going for them now. Wait a minute, Irish whip. Oh, Chaos Reactor! It's all going off here in our opening match. Wait a minute, what the hell? What, hey, what? Well, this is Metal Knuckles. What the hell? What is this about? Aki, did you see Aki just ran through the crowd? Aki just ran through the crowd, almost looking like he was scared to death, perhaps, of the oncoming storm. It definitely is an oncoming storm, and Shadow hasn't moved, though. He's still in the ring, look. Metal Knuckles, what is this about? He's approaching the ring. This match is I guess it's over? I didn't hear a bell. And look at this. What is this all about? What is Michael? What? Hang on a minute. Shadow. What? Oh God, he's not putting up with this. He's had his championship match interrupted when he was in control, and oh God, what? Oh! Metal Knuckles just got straight back up really quickly for that pedigree. Oh my God! What a choke slam! Oh, that was a huge choke slam. He had him up in the air for like 10 seconds. Well, Metal Knuckles has made some kind of statement here. The hell is this about? This Intercontinental Championship match, sadly, has been interrupted and is most probably over. What the hell is Metal Knuckles' problem? Stop this. I'm gonna go and deal with this problem. I need to talk about it now. I'm sorry. Alright, you go and do that. Jeez. Well, coming up in our main event, it is Knuckles vs. Mario. Oh, what the hell just happened there?
Now, before we continue the show here, I need to get something off my chest, because it's been hounding me for some time now. Let me start by saying I'm sure most of you are actually wondering where Kaniner has gone, our ring announcer. And the answer is that I have wanted her out the way ever since the Mandy incident. She did come back for one night at the Mascot Rumble, but she was worried for her safety. And actually, as a matter of fact, so was I. Because not many of you know this, probably the bare few. And I thought the time has come to reveal why Mandy did attack Kanina in the first place. Because somehow she found out the truth. She found out, in fact, that, well, Kanina is part of my bloodline. Because she's my daughter. Which is shocking news in itself, I know. But that's not the issue here. The issue here is that I want my daughter to be safe. And the only way for her to feel safe and for me to feel comfortable with this whole situation is to have her not being here. Because if she's not here, Mandy can't get to her. And I don't want to leave her exposed. And so, with that being said, that means I need to get rid of a problem. Because forget about the anti-heroes. I'm sure Roar and everyone else can deal with that situation. I need to turn to more personal affairs. What I'm proposing is that at the biggest stage of them all, I need to take out what I started. I need to finish what I started. And that would be Mandy's career. I made her what she is today. And she'll live in infamy, I'm sure, because of me. Not that I'm taking all the credit, of course. She has been somewhat of a terror without me. But I need to eradicate this momentum before it gets too big. And therefore, at Mascot Mania, it's going to be teacher versus student. You know, that thing. But with a more serious tone, because I need to get rid of Mandy. Because Mandy is a safety issue here in the ASF. And I don't want to leave anyone open to her elements, shall we say. Because the next person that falls victim to her, I feel sorry for. And I don't want to have to see what she did to Kanina again. To anyone else. So this is not just for me and my family, this is for everyone. And so Mandy, I trust you'll accept my challenge. Because otherwise I might have to persuade you otherwise. But that's all I wanted to say here. Let's carry on with the show. And thank you for listening and understanding about this delicate situation.
Well, I don't know about you folks, but that was news to me. Really? Kanina is his daughter? I did not know that. That's a surprise to me. Coming up next though, ASF Women's Championship is on the line. Lisa is forced to defend the Women's Championship, the newly won Women's Championship that she won at Mascot Rumble, sorry. And this is a load of bull, I tell you. But this invasion, it's going to happen. It's real, and it's here, and it's now. And can you believe it? Peach is coming out first, and she's on Raw competing. Man, so much. There's a lot been going on, and we've only just started. And well, Eggman's coming back on. How you doing? Yeah, I'm good. I'm glad I got all that out. Mandy's gonna pay. I gotta get rid of her. I gotta. Speaking of people I need to get rid of. Well, like you said, you're gonna let hopefully Lisa handle this one, because I think she's able enough, and Peach thinks she's able enough to win the Women's Championship right here. She's gonna get a wake-up call, in my view. But still, this championship match should not be taking place. Lisa has earned this championship, and should no right be having to defend it straight after. I know people are like fighting champions, but here in the ASF, we like to have a bit of order rather than having a championship match every week. Yeah, it's like if you earned it, you get to keep it for a little while. And then you get to defend it and see if you still deserve to keep it. Not any of this phony baloney. Defending it straight after you've won it. That's just bad news. Well, she's got to. She has to. Peach is in control of the invasion, and here we are. It's got to be defended. And here we go. And Rouge, it looks like, is at ringside. And here we go. That's going to be beneficial to Peach, as much as I hate to say that. Well, because the Rouge can get involved here, that's our policy here in the ASF, is to make things more unpredictable and more crazy, but Peach is perhaps bending the rules a bit too much here. You banned the cabinet from going into your match, Eggman, but that didn't stop him. But that didn't stop her, I should say, because if Mandy came out, like you said, it needs to be eradicated. But damn. The invasion is going to take place, and God knows who is going to be doing what throughout the course of the coming weeks on Raw. Oh, man. When it comes to the anti-heroes, and Lisa is in firm control so far. Good for her. She's a fighting champion, I'm sure. I have confidence in her, despite Rouge there, looking over her shoulder, so to speak. Yeah, so that is, like I was saying, our policy is that people can come in when they want. When it comes to that, there is no disqualification. But it's to create that ability of anyone and anything can happen. If you didn't believe us, just check out the Intercontinental Championship match moments ago, when Mano Knuckles decided to come out and interrupt it. That's the moments I'm talking about right there, and so it's all good and legal, and sadly Peach is going to use that loophole, I feel, in this match, but hopefully Lisa is going to retain here, because otherwise, well, the Women's Championship is going to go to SmackDown. And that would be a terrible thing. Lisa's already had her frustrations, and I'm sure she's taking them out now with the anti-heroes. She's out of that. She's out of SmackDown because she used to be there. Had to put up with the anti-heroes, and now she's got to put up with them again here, but perhaps not so soon, because Lisa is looking in for a finish. Oh, there it is. There's the Lisa fraction. But wait a minute, Rouge is in the house. And wait a minute, what is Rouge doing here? Oh, come on. Get off of her. Sadly, that loophole is going to be used here, and I got the feeling that Peach may not be the opponent that Lisa needs to face here. She may need to take out Rouge on the outside, and now she's going after her. Well, Lisa doesn't. Peach is yet to get to her feet. She's still grounded. Would have been pinned ages ago if it wasn't for Rouge here, who now decides to finally get back out, while Peach gets back up and decides to pounce on Lisa here. But Peach, again, gets kicked back. Peach has not been in very many matches, and if she has, she hasn't produced a lot of offense. Oh, wait a minute. Submission hold. That's going to do it. That reverse armbar. Wrenching away. Is Peach going to tap right here? Rouge. Keep your eye on her. Up the top of your screens. Wait a minute. Irish whip. Peach got back out of that. Took her long enough, though. And, oh man, Lisa went for a drop kick. Peach intercepts, and oh man, dropping the legs in a questionable area, to say the very least. Well, at least Peach could probably produce more against other females. Not demoting the females at all. But she didn't build hardly any offense against me at the Rumble. So I guess you have bragging rights on that front. I certainly do. And I had that match in perfect control, and stupid Mandy had to show up. And that's beyond my control. Lisa doing a good job here so far. And, oh, Peach. Getting in some quick punches and kicks, and whoa, pull back. Oh man, nice power slam by Peach there. Lisa back to her feet though, and a chop in the back, and Peach is down once again. And a stomp with the leg. I think if Lisa needs to win, she needs to do her... Oh, wait a minute. There's a nice submission hold. Oh, and Rouge with the urgency. Oh, wait a minute. Peach managed to break out before it got locked in there, luckily, and took any damage. But Rouge was going to pounce in anyway. I think what Lisa needs to do, as I was saying, was needs to get rid of Rouge before she goes for a cover or submission. And then Rouge can't come in. Oh. Well, Rouge and Samus are in Peach's bad books after not winning the Hardcore Championship at the Rumble. So maybe they're earning their keep here in this match by being with her at ringside, or at least one of them is. Who knows where Samus is? If Samus comes out, then this is over. Put it that way, because that's 3-on-1. But luckily, Lisa's only has one person to deal with so far, and Lisa's been launched to the outside here. And now Rouge pounding away with these kicks. Taking full advantage of the rules here in the ASF.
3.
Sadly, it has to amount to bullshit like this. But Lisa with a Hurricanrana, and attempting one on Peach as well. Rouge is down on the outside. That was a perfect time to capitalize, perhaps. Wait a minute. Oh, Lisa's shoulders down for 1 count. Peach needs to do more damage than that, I believe. It's going to take more than that to knock down the women's champion. And Irish whip into the corner. Oh, kick in the gut. Got reversed. Wait a minute, Peach. Oh, just slamming Lisa down on the canvas. Now she feels she's in control. But is she? Wait a minute, look at this! No! That's saving the Mushroom Kingdom, that's what that move is called. She's going for another one? Maybe, but I guess it might secure the win here. Oh, there's another one. That's the second one. Wait a minute. Come on, Lisa, kick out! Kick out! Kick out! Oh, thank God. The Women's Championship is still safe in the hands of Lisa so far. And, wait a minute, Peach. Back in position on the top, and it's a Lisa Sphere. You must botch that move as well. And a Lisa Fraction. Wait a minute, rolled her over. Peach's shoulders are down. Oh, damn it, Rouge. Oh. Again, Rouge coming in. See, that's the strategy I think you need to employ here, Lisa. Get rid of Rouge, then go for a cover. And then no one's going to stop you from retaining that championship. That may well be the strategy here indeed. And Lisa is eyeballing Rouge at the moment. But being a bit distracted there, that's what Rouge can also provide with Peach. Is that distraction. And now Peach is going to capitalize on that. Wait a minute. Oh, looking for the Royal Decree, another one of her finishing moves. We haven't seen a lot of Peach's finishing moves, but she does amazingly have some. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Back on the outside now where Rouge can come in. But Peach seems to be doing most of the work here, almost building in confidence, seeing as Lisa has been unable to beat her yet, but still getting shoved back on her royal ass. Wait a minute, Rouge with a sleeper hold from behind again, and referee's up to a 6. Lisa could win by count out here, because Rouge is attending to Peach here, but she's not getting back up. Here we go. Referee, I believe, was coming up to 8 there. Oh, that might be the other option. Ruled by count out. Because Rouge can't do anything about that. Well, Lisa again ready to pounce. Here we go. And it's another Lisa Fraction. That's 3 on Peach, I believe. I think she's had enough by now, don't you? Referee down. Wait a minute. Oh, I thought that was going to be a... Wait a minute. Oh, no. Well, hang on a minute. As you were saying, I think the numbers game just picked up. Because Samus has just came down. This match is still going on, folks. Oh, no. Double suplex by Peach's cabinet. Now the numbers game comes in. Oh, come on. This is not unfair. This is not fair at all. This is completely unfair. And Samus, oh no. Samus, oh, Metroid Meteor on Lisa, who's feeling the worst of the effects on this matchup. Because now Peach's cabinet is in full effect here. The invasion has indeed started. And, oh man, see, we gotta put up with this on Raw more often. It looks to be Rouge with that array of kicks. They're actually leaving now. Look at this. They're so confident they've actually left Peach grounded. Come on, Lisa, get back to your feet. Oh no, Peach is up. Peach is back up. Oh, come on. Come on, Lisa, kick out, please. Kick out for the love of God. Kick out! Oh, damn it. You gotta be kidding me. You took the words out of my mouth. I can't fathom what just happened here, but thanks to this invasion, Peach is now the new women's championship, just like that? I can't believe it myself. This is crap. Lisa is suddenly, all of a sudden, an ex-champion due to Peach's actions here. This is disgraceful. Ugh, I don't believe it. Well, still to come in our main event, Knuckles vs. Mario with Metal Sonic here at the announce table. Looking forward to that. But in the meantime, we've got a new ring announcer. Well, we haven't got a new ring announcer, but we have a new backstage interviewer because of Kadina's absence. And it's, oh, wait a minute, what the hell? The hell's going on here? What the hell is it? What the heck is going on now? We've had the shock of the Women's Championship changing, and now Mindy's coming down? We haven't seen her for some time. Mindy's just come out here and started attacking Lisa, who's still suffering from that beatdown, and look at this, hanging from the top. Oh, man. What the heck is this all about? This comeback of Raw of yours has gone nuts. Oh, backpack plunge. What is Mindy's problem with Lisa here? And, oh, man. There's the wish breaker. And, oh, what the heck is this assault all about? Oh. That is that standing STO right there. And Mindy is... the hell is going on here? I do not know. As you were saying before, yes, it is Scourge versus Luigi, but right now Scourge is backstage with our new backstage interviewer. It's Alex, which is Aki's sister. Take it away, Alex.
Thank you, Mr. AKI. That was indeed a shocking turn of events, but hopefully things will sort themselves out. As for me, I'm gonna have my first interview ever, and my first interviewee is Scourge.
Hey, what's up, Toots? Hey, you're green just like me. That's pretty hip.
Oh, well, thank you, but I thought you were more involved with Amy.
Yeah, that's true, but that doesn't have to mean that I can't have more pie. But anyway, I'm all for equal rights of women. So I'm not going to treat you like an object. I'm not going to treat you in a professional manner because you're the interviewer and I'm the person you're interviewing, so let's do this.
Okie dokie. So, your match is coming up next. You're going to be facing against Luigi. So, can I get your mindset, perhaps, on that front?
Well, to be fair, Toots, he is an up-and-rising star. I'll admit that. But I've got more personal things to worry about because, you see, what just went down in that Women's Championship match, I know Amy is not going to be happy about. She fought her ass off for that match at Mascot Rumble. And, you know, she's going to be very disappointed. And that's something I've got to worry about more, so, I think. Because I'm not worried about Luigi. He can go and celebrate all he wants about beating me and whatever. Not that that's a great accomplishment. Even I know that. Because I'm still green here. Literally. And also, I've got another problem up my sleeve, and that's, of course, is Sonic. Because he's even more delusional now than he used to be. Because if no one's heard the news yet, apparently he thinks tonight that he can pin Chaos. You know, the one they call the unpinnable monster. So, I've got to deal with that as well, because obviously Sonic's ego boost after the Mascot Rumble, because he went from start to finish with it, has obviously not done him any favors, and certainly not helped me in any way with this whole undisputed champion bullshit that he's been spewing. And now he's even more full of himself to the point where he thinks he can take on Chaos tonight and pin him. So I'm going to be thinking more about that tonight. So with all due respect to Luigi, my opponent coming up next, I couldn't give a toss. But as someone keeps pointing out here in the ASF, anything can happen. So maybe I just might beat him tonight. Wait and see, Tuts. Just wait and see. And also enjoy the match, because you get to see me from a lot of angles.
I'll take that into consideration, thank you. Back to you guys at the announce table.
Scourge doesn't matter, he's hitting on all the ladies. I think that's his way of doing things. Well, here we go then. I'm still trying to get over the events of the start of this show. We got a new Women's Championship. I don't know what the Metal Knuckles and Mindy's problems are. Both attacking Shadow and Lisa respectively. And your thing with the with the daughter? Yeah, I didn't think it best to tell you that, but thanks, seeing as I thought I needed to shed some light on it. And here we are, and sadly I've had to. It's all happening here at the ASF, in our comeback. Mascot Mania season, baby. Where everything is happening, as you say. Well, Luigi, as we pointed out, is a rising star, and it looks like Scourge, despite the fact that he could give a damn about our new backstage interviewer, could not give a damn about Luigi. Yeah, I think that's the last thing on Scourge's mind right now, but he's still going to compete in this match because, like he said, anything could happen. I think that's the underline we need to point out here tonight. God dang it. Anything and everything is happening. Including Scourge chatting up the backstage interview already after laying on his eyes on her for about 10 seconds. He seemed quite flattered about it, to be honest. Still, a memorable first interview there by Alex. She's got wrestling in her blood. She's got something else in her blood soon, as the way she's going. But her brother Aki is in competition, obviously, here, so obviously she gains interest. Wanted to be a backstage interviewer. Lo and behold, she is. But these are two rising stars here on Raw. Which one's going to be taking the righteous path here in this one? One-on-one. It's Luigi, who I think the critics have started to enjoy. And it's time for him to make a stance here. Certainly. Didn't make much of an impact at the Rumble. But then again, he lived to fight another day, and this might be the day. Yeah, because Scourge is a tough competitor, no doubt about it. He's going to be a tough cookie to get rid of, despite what's on his mind, despite the fact that he was